There I go. Can you hear me now? Girl, listen. Blooper, honey. Blooper, blooper, blooper. I'm just talking, this chit chatting, honey. Can you hear me now, Tina? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Just running my mouth. Ah, good deal. Honey, I had the darn thing. The phone was on mute, child, because I was running around in here doing all kind of stuff and forgot to turn my darn phone back on off of mute. But anyway, thank you for letting me know. How you doing today, Tina? If I hadn't got real close to read that thing, it said no sign. I would have still been talking, honey, when it had now bit of sign. Well, welcome in, my new friend. I see you on screen. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome in. And I was saying at the beginning of the video, which nobody heard, which is just another, chalk it all up to another blooper. Chalk it all up to another blooper. But you know what? I've been doing pretty good lately to not having any live bloopers. So I guess it was time. It was due for me to get another blooper. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I am. I was saying how can you believe that this week is already at we're already in midweek already of we is today is Wednesday, right? That we're already in the middle of the week. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, you know what? Not only are we in the middle of this week, honey, but we are already mid-October. Mid-October already. And I'm like, oh my God. So this week, this month, this year has just flown by. And I was just saying, hey, nephew. Hey, how are you? He said he's in the background listening. I love it. I'm so glad to see you, to see that you are able to listen while you're at work. Thank you so much, nephew. Nephew is who I call, affectionately call nephew, but he is Red from Red's Room. And I'm pretty sure Tina Mo showed you already know Red's from Red's Room. If not, y'all need to connect because Red is just awesome. I love myself, nephew. But I was saying how, it's so many things is happening in the world, baby, today. So many things happening, maybe in your local area. I mean, things are always happening to people close to you. And I'm just thankful. I am really thankful and grateful to be as blessed and as fortunate as I am today. Um, and I do have that link over on my community tab. I post it there pretty much every time I go live to invite others to come up and share their stories. Just talk about whatever our topic is for that day. Or just, you want to talk a little bit about your YouTube journey or just whatever, what I'm saying. We sort of kind of keep it around the YouTube journey or just different things that we talk about. So I'm just saying, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And there is a link that you can access over on my community tab over on my homepage. So yeah, you got to jump off of this live and jump over to that other tab. But what I'm going to try to do, honey, I think there's a way that I can actually drop that link in the live itself, but I think I have to be in that horizontal format. Yay, nephew, you got my email. I was just about to ask you about that. Yes, 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 yes. I definitely want to do that. I've been seeing it and I was just wondering how it worked. I was like, I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So great, great, good. We can connect, nephew. Awesome. Love it, love it, love it. But oh, I have a video that will be coming out. I think it's supposed to drop today at 1 o'clock, nephew. So but it's basically it should be popping up somewhere around 1 o'clock or something. Or heck, I may have already done it. I don't know. Because what I do sometimes, I schedule these things and I forget when I have them scheduled for. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, that's it, nephew. Good, good. Okay, Red, thank you. It works in horizontal. So I'm definitely going to start doing some horizontal lives as well. I've done them a couple of times, but most of the time it's just easy for me to just grab this phone and flip it in this vertical, honey, and just go on with it and do a live real quick. You know what I'm talking about? But I definitely will be doing more horizontal lives. Yeah, so that you can see it's a little, got a little bit more things you can access and look at when you're doing it that way. What was I saying? I don't know. Gosh. Oh my God. I don't know. But one thing I can say is that I'm so thankful to be where I am as far as I have gotten on my YouTube journey. Who would have thought that this time last year, um, October last year, that I would be this comfortable, this confident on camera, you know, putting out content this regularly. I would have probably, I won't say never thought, but it was like something that was only a vision, a far away vision to get to. And now I'm so grateful I am at this point to where I am able to create content. And who would have ever thought, baby, especially these lives. Child, I ain't want to do no lives. I did not want to do any lives because I felt like, well, you mess up, you can't go back and take that little part out. You can't do like you were doing a video. If you're doing content like a long form or short, you can always critique that. But baby, when you're on live, baby, what you see is what you get. So that's why I was like, I don't want to do no live. Child, my words be running together. Sometimes I can't remember stuff and people will be looking at me like I'm crazy. So I was like, I'm not doing lives. But finally, after so many people were doing lives. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna give it a shot. And thanks to my sweet niece and my son Lil J and Honey Dip, they just said, go ahead and do it. Just try. What's the worst that can go wrong, right? So I did. So I'm grateful for for the accomplishment to just be able to do lives and to do them as frequently and to do them as well as I have been doing them. And of course, baby, y'all know I always got some kind of bloopers going on. Always some kind of blooper. So that's just part of life. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come into things, you're gonna run into problems, you're gonna run into little mishaps. So what you do? You just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving. Yes, nephew. I said he going back to watching them old school shorts and stuff. I was like, look at them. He been watching them old school. I said, well, wow. I wonder, was it just populating as recommendations on your page, on your feed, or is it just something you just scrolling, going down the Mrs. G repertoire? So which one was it? Is it some of those shorts is populating on your page, nephew, or you just going back and looking at them, searching for different ones? Because with the one I saw the other day, I was like, oh my God, I forgot about we even did that one when he was taking that medicine, acting, like a big baby. Like you read, acting like a big baby. That's what you said in the comment. So I was just wondering how that works. But definitely it's a lot to be thankful for. I'm very grateful. Now, let me tell y'all this. Have you ever purchased a piece of equipment? I mean, it could be anything. For me right now, I'm talking about YouTube stuff. You bought something and you thought it was going to be easy to figure out. You thought it was gonna be like plug and play, honey. But once you got it home, once you open that package up, it ain't nothing like what you thought it was gonna be. And it's a lot of red tape. Honey, let me tell you, that's what Miss G done done. Hello, God 365 nonstop. I love that name, God 365 nonstop. Yes, he is. He's God all the time, every day, all day. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. You said, God bless me and my family, Mom. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming in and checking out Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. I'm Gina, aka Mrs. G, and I'm trying to be your favorite auntie. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm just a little old Southern girl from the deep South, and what you see, baby, is what you get. You know how you have those favorite aunties, and they what I'm saying, they're gonna tell you what they need to tell you, but they're gonna tell it to you in love. So Mrs. G don't have nothing but love for you, right? But you got to tell you the truth. So that's me. You know what I'm saying? You know that kind of auntie. I know everybody got that auntie, and they got that uncle. They got that uncle. They're gonna show out at the cookouts, honey. He gonna show out, baby, at the class reunion. He gonna show out at the family reunion. And so you got the auntie that kind of in the same way, but I just don't show out. Damn nobody. But yeah, that's how that goes. Y'all know how it is. Hey, Adrian. Adrian, Miss Do It Yourself is in the house today. You know what? I'm so proud to see my fellow content creators have been like taking this thing to another level. I've been watching Adrian, I've been watching my other girl, 60 plus, and Sophie, aka I call her Sophie, but her name is Q. I've been watching my nephew. So many of you guys have been taking this YouTube um journey to the next level and been doing some big things, and I'm so grateful and so proud to be a part of it. So you guys keep doing what you're doing. We're going to take this thing to another level. So if you are not monetized, maybe that's not what you're trying to do. I don't know, because some people just get on YouTube as just as an outlet, just to share what's going on. They ain't bothered about no watch hours. They ain't bothered about no getting monetized and none of that stuff. So if that's the case with you, hey, keep doing what you're doing. But for the most part, y'all know we trying to get them hours. We trying to get them views. We trying to get that moolah coming in. but we also want to be able to provide a service. You know what I'm saying? We want to provide good stuff for the viewers. You know, it ain't just about getting on here and just putting anything up. Um, it ain't like that. Well, at least not with me. And I know most of you is not that way either. You want to provide a good service, something that's going to be helpful for those that are watching, right? Because we know that YouTube is like the second highest search engine because of course they're connected with Google. Google is number one. So I always say Google is my best friend, baby, but YouTube is my runner up. So we want to provide something that's helpful in any form or fashion, but to those who are watching us, right? But I just want to tell y'all, I'm so proud of y'all. I really am. I'm so proud of you guys. Um, God 360 nonstop says, John, that's right. John 8:32 says, you'll know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. I like the way you quoted that and said make you free, because some people say set you free, but the word say it'll make you free. I love that. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, yes. So that's amazing. Amen. Amen. You don't worry about getting watch hours. Okay. So you're all about, see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody, that's not their goal. So my goal really was not necessarily to be um all about the watch, because like I said, when I first started, I didn't know none of this stuff years and years ago. I just did it because I felt like, okay, well, this is funny to me. I'm gonna throw my son out there. I love to throw my son out and put him on the spotlight, you know what I'm saying? Because God has gifted him, he's like musically inclined, he sings, he plays instruments. So I was like, you know what? Showcase my baby and what God is doing in his life. And so now, years later, when I found out about the monetization and things like that, I was like, okay, so this is a platform. I can bring positive, creative, and humorous content to the YouTube platform. And all of that, you're gonna still know that God is my source. You're gonna still know that I love God, I love Jesus. So you know what I'm saying? You got to keep all that in perspective. So that's kind of how it was with me, you know what I'm saying? But it don't hurt to get that little moolah too. You know what I'm talking about? Child, if they're gonna give it to you, I ain't gonna turn it down, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that is, God 360, But yeah, we should always be about helping others and bringing and shedding light on different on our views and things that we know to be true, right? Um, so amen to that. But I'm just saying, I'm thankful. I really am thankful to be where I am today, and it's just a blessing. But I was saying how if you ever bought a product, you thought it was gonna be oh yeah, excuse me. You thought that product was gonna be easy breezy. You thought you were gonna be able to just plug and play and then get it to work, and like you see the commercials and you see the ads and think it's gonna be real simple. Hey, honey dip. Hey, darling. How are you? Okay, well, good. That's great. God 360. You're a minister and evangelist. Awesome, awesome. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Um, to God be the glory and all of that. Um, honey dip done came in the house. But girl, I was saying how y'all Nita May, the little thing I bought, the little doodad I bought. You know what time I ain't got to call no name right now because I got to do my unboxing video. I thought this thing was gonna be easy, honey. And if y'all ever bought something and you thought it was gonna be like super easy to put together or use, and then it wouldn't. It was not. Did I speak to Melissa? Hey Melissa, I'm sorry if I missed you. Hey girl, how you doing, sweetheart? Um, Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, Red, for putting it up there because I saw it pop up, but I was running my mouth, so I didn't get a chance to greet Melissa as she came in the house. So thank you, nephew, for looking out for Auntie. But y'all, I bought this thing and I still ain't figured it out. So it's gonna take me a little while. It's gonna take me a little while to get this thing together. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna see how it go because they fought me like this thing was the easiest thing, honey. Oh baby, you can just do this with it, you can do that with it. But child, when I unboxed it and when looking at stuff, I was like, hold up, wait a minute, this ain't what I didn't sign up for all of this. We gonna see how that go. So hi, Harvey Rabbit. Harvey Rabbit. Good morning. Great. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. Awesome. Red is bringing the drinks. Red's got the crown. Red, how you get the crown all the time? Soon you come in. Were you the first one in, Red, or was it somebody else that came in? I don't know who it was, but somebody else came in before you did, Red. I think, or was you the first one? I don't know. But you come in, I always say you come in snatching crowns as soon as you walk in the door. You do every time. Okay, yeah, well, Nita Mae, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, child. But hopefully we're gonna get this thing together. It might take a little while, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure this out. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna need your help to figure it out. It's gonna be, well, you know what? We're gonna be between you and nephew, cause nephew he got all these fancy gadgets, honey. He's the tech king, honey. He know all this kind of stuff. And see, Mrs. G, I'm learning. And see, the Mister, he's very good with mechanical type things and electrical type things, all that kind of stuff. He good with that. But see, I don't know how good he is with connecting stuff to the stuff like with the computers and stuff like that. You know, he don't have the patience for it. Now, if it got something to do with a car, if it got something to do with a lawnmower, if it got something to do with some plumbing, any kind of stuff like that in the house, baby, he own it. He can figure it out. But when it comes down to little stuff that I be like, baby, you don't know how to do that. Wait, hold on. You know, with the phone and with the cameras and stuff, you know, he don't have the patience for it. So anyway, the crown is wide open for now. Let's see who got the crown. Red, you got the crown. You do as always. You still got the crown. You do. And Honey Dip coming up in here, number 2. And then we got God 360 nonstop, number 3. And we got Tina Mo Show, number 4. And we got somebody in the bushes over here. So somebody, I don't know. Melissa, you down in number 8, y'all. But you know, it's all good. I appreciate all the support. Everybody comes in. It means a lot to me. It really does. It means a lot to have you all coming in, because sometimes, you know, you could be doing anything else with your time, right? You be doing anything else with your time. Against the odds says, say my name, say my name. Hey, against the odds. How you doing? Thank you for coming in today. Thank you for coming in. Against the odds. So with your name, with a name like that, against the odds, you must have came up against some things, and you came out swinging, because you won against all odds. I like that name. I might need a May. I just might pop on over, honey, cuz. But you know, I got to cook, child. I was supposed to be get my stuff prepared now, but I sat my tail down here and said I'm gonna do it live, and hopefully I can get through for the mister get back. I hope I can, if I, you know what I'm saying, so I can get on over there like I'm doing something in the kitchen. Tell him, don't tell nobody. Tell the mister I was over here on the live instead of in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell nobody. Mr. Mulatto 365, what's going on? What's going on? He said, Mrs. G, hey, how you doing? Miss Mulatto, I did pop over your channel yesterday or last night. I popped over there, left you a couple of comments. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I left some comments, and you know, we connected. I connected. So God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Against all you says, thank me for real though. You remember me? You remember me? Oh, you will remember me. That's right. Remember me. Against the odds. I'm Mrs. G, baby, your favorite auntie. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. um, my topic was supposed to be about telling me some things, you know, some things that you're thankful for, you know, just being thankful. You can talk about your YouTube journey. I mean, it don't have to be YouTube, baby. It's something that you've accomplished this year that you are grateful for and that you are thankful for. Some people that you are thankful for. Whatever. What are some things that you are thankful for? I would love to have you jump on over here and join me up here on the red carpet. I call it the red carpet because when you guys pop up on screen with me, it's like, you are the star of the show. So you have the opportunity to do that. To go over to my homepage, look on that community tab, and you can click that link. And guess what? You can join me right up here on the live screen, on this screen, on the big screen, baby, on the red carpet. I haven't been getting a lot of people doing that lately. I guess everybody be a little shy, a little bashful. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, definitely Mulatto 365. You appreciate that. Definitely. Nita May, I don't know, honey, did what I can whip up in the kitchen, baby. We got some chicken wings over there in the sink. They done throw it out and everything. So I already know the mister want his. He want me to bake some. Just bake him. He want his chicken baked today, honey. We ain't doing no grilling, and I ain't doing no frying. Now, if I might drop me a couple of them over there in the air fryer. You know, because they don't take nothing to do, baby. You just season them and put them in there and then go on about your business. But if you frying somebody, you got to stand on that stove and watch them. And I ain't up all that today. Ain't up all that stand up on no stove. Y'all make sure if you want your channel name displayed, type in exclamation point auntie AUNTIE. Type it in the chat, baby. That way you can get your name of your channel displayed. So if anybody's here who would like to jump over to your channel and support, they can do that. So type in exclamation point auntie, drop it in the channel, baby. Yes, yes, yes. So Mulatto, you says that you're thankful for your job and your health. You know what? Those are two very important things to be thankful for, because so many people don't have jobs. So many people have lost their jobs. So many people are just out of work. They can't find work. So yes, it is a good thing. It is a blessing. It's something to be thankful for, is to have a job. You don't have some income coming in. You know, we sometimes we gripe and complain about our job, because I was one of them. And I had the nerve to gripe about my job. And God just gave me what I asked. So I had been asking for this type of work for years, so I can work from home. And you know, I had the nerve, child, to be complaining about it. I had to catch myself. He was like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute, daughter. Now, didn't you ask for this? Didn't you say you wanted to work from home? Be thankful. So once I really heard that in my spirit, child, he quickened me, child, like, baby, don't you be complaining now. So now I don't complain. I'm thankful, because so many people wish they could work from home. They ain't got to worry about getting up, I ain't got to worry about getting up, put on no clothes, time, just enough the top part, you know what I'm saying? Do a little something with your face in case you have to be on camera, on them Zoom and them team meetings. I ain't got to do all that. I can get up 15 minutes, 20 minutes before time to clock in, child, brush my teeth, honey. Fix the little hair. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to put on no clothes. You ain't got to drive. You got to do none of that stuff. So thankful. So that's why I say I am thankful for that. And definitely, you got to be thankful for your health, because you can have all the money in the world. You can have all the everything in the world, all the material things, baby, all the education. But without your health, what good is it? You can't enjoy it. So that's a good thing to be thankful for. Mr. Mulatto 365. Amen. Amen. So Harvey Rabbit says you're grateful that God got you through your hip replacement. You had a hip replacement. Oh, honey. Ooh, that sound. Yeah. That's something to be thankful for, baby. That go right back to thanking God for your good health. Because a lot of people don't come out so good. You know what I'm saying? Especially older, little elderly people. They have them hip replacement, and sometimes they don't, mm-mm. They don't work out too good. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing. Yes, I'm glad too, Harvey. Yes, I am. That your hip replacement went well. Against the odds. I love that name. Says he's thankful for clarity in life. For clarity in life. So clarity, you're saying you know what your purpose is. You're understanding what's going on in your life. You're understanding what's happening in your life. You're thankful for that, and you're thankful for life, period. Amen to that. Yes, that is it. My baby, look at my baby said. Honey Dip says she's thankful for me. Oh, well, Honey Dip is my niece, aka daughter, because she's just like a daughter. I don't have any biological daughters. I only have sons. I have 3 sons, grown sons, baby, all of them grown. And so Nita is my sister's daughter. She just recently, we both just lost her, last year. As a matter of fact, it's coming up to be a year next year. Nita May, I want to make you cry, baby, but I'm just saying, next month it'll be a year already. And we lost, I lost my dear, dear sister. I say lost, but I ain't gonna say lost, baby, because honey, I know she loved God, baby, and I know I ain't lost her, baby. I'm gonna see her again. I'm gonna see her again. So I won't say I lost her, but her presence here in this earthly realm, she's not with us anymore. So it'll be a whole year. So Nita May, I pretty much helped raise Honey Dip. So I say she's my daughter too. So she said she's thankful for me. Well, baby, I'm thankful for you too. Yes, I am. You just been a blessing in my life, honey. I appreciate you. I just love myself some Nita May, aka Honey Dip 229. That's my girl there. So yeah, we got some things to be thankful for. Yes, we do. And it's just one day at a time. We take one day at a time. Everything is not always step A to B, A to Z easily, but there's gonna come some times where there's gonna be some little um slips and trips on the way, on that journey. But we got things to be thankful for. So I am thankful. I am very thankful. Um What else can I say? I'm just grateful. I'm thankful that all of you guys are hanging out with me today. Make sure y'all tap the like button if you are coming in. I'm Gina, aka Mrs. G, your favorite auntie. And baby, my channel is all about positivity. I like to drop some YouTube tips for those who are 40 and over. Well, really 50 and over, because baby, I'm 57, baby. I'm about to be 58 years old. And this is a pretty much a brand new journey for me. I started it, got getting serious about it in I can't never remember the month, but I want to say it was April, May, June, July, August, somewhere around August and September when I started really getting serious about this YouTube journey. And so I have learned a lot of things just by watching other content creators and just doing research on how the YouTube platform works, how the whole thing works. But it's changing all the time, honey. It's changing all the time. So you'll never know sometime what you're gonna get. So that's just like with anything else in life. Things are always changing, right? So always changing. But yeah, so that's what my channel is kind of all about. Yeah, Red, everybody don't want to join the live. They don't, baby. They don't. You know, but I understand it, and it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Adrian's throwing up the hearts, throwing up the hearts. Nephew said just keep going. Auntie, she dropped that name in there. Brit family, hey girl, listen. I was just running my mouth. It's Bithi, Bitty family vlogs. Hey, darling, look, forgive me, baby, because I'm just running my mouth. I don't got behind on the chat just talking. I don't think to look out. I don't be looking. Um, yeah, Miss Do It Yourself and dropping in there. 313 said, tell them, Auntie. Hey, 313 Collector, what's going on? Thank you so much for popping in on the chat topic, popping in. I appreciate you dropping in on my live, my lunchtime, my lunch break live is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be on my lunch break, you know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna see how long this lunch gonna last. I can hear whether or not my computer go off. If they sending me some messages on my email, I can still hear it. I ain't heard none yet, so I guess everything is well. But yeah, Collector 313 Collector, how are you? 313 Collector, if you're still in the house, are you a content creator as well? If so, I need to jump over there and check out your channel. What's your channel about? I guess our odds. Are you a content creator as well? What is your channel about? I see him on he dropping in auntie everywhere. So it's all one word, nephew. Let me see, did you do it? Did you do it right that time? There you go, Red's room. I love it. Red, look, nephew, I don't learn this Nightbot. I'm learning, honey. I tell you, baby, it's a learning thing. It's all about learning. I said this on one of my lives that, yes, yes, yes. You should be apt to teach. You should learn things and be able to teach others, right? But one thing about it, you should always a student. So you could be a teacher, but you're always a student. You should have that mindset where you are always a student because you're always willing to learn something, because there's always something to learn, because nobody knows everything. The source, Hundo, thank you for my 100 Hundo gift. Thank you. Y'all, I got to get me a bell, honey. I need to get me a bell or something that I can ring. I don't know. Thank you, the source. The source is in the house. The source is the plug. I always call him the plug. And if y'all know what the plug is, that means, you know, that's the one you go to get what you need. You know what I'm talking about? So the source is the plug. He has an awesome channel. He has an awesome group of followers. I say followers, but subscribers and supporters. And he helps so many content creators reach their monetization goals. I mean, he has all kind of I say little gadgets, but he has all kind of ways that he utilizes that people can connect with him on his lives. And he does like a spin the wheel, so that if your name is on this wheel, you spin that wheel, baby. And you if your name is selected, it's randomly selected. Now it ain't no funny business. It ain't no favoritism. He just put your name on the wheel, baby, and he spin that wheel. And whatever channel name that it falls on, that channel gets a support from that group of people for that day. Like if somebody's name is selected for Monday, so all the people in that chat, they agree, okay, we're gonna watch this person's content, we're gonna run their playlist, we're gonna comment, we're gonna subscribe if we like the channel. So he does some great things. I mean, he is the plug. Yes, he is. And get this, he living over there in Hawaii, child. He over there where it's just beautiful at over there in Hawaii. Yes, he is. But I love the source. That's my boy. And he's just I say quirky. You know what I'm saying? He got that little quirky personality. But you just gotta love him. You gotta love him. Let's see, Miss Adrienne, Miss Do It Yourself, honey. She does all kind of projects. AK her name, Miss Do It Yourself. She be building stuff, honey. She like Bob the Builder. She more like Barbara the Builder. She be building decks, honey. She be changing all these light fixtures. You know, I'm fool with no electricity, child. But she be doing all that kind of stuff. So she is really Miss Do It Yourself. So her channel is, if you want to learn how to do some stuff, how to do DIY things, Miss Do It Yourself is his channel to visit. And then she has these adorable little grandbabies, honey. One of her little grandsons, his name is Russ. He is a real celebrity over there, honey. He run that show, baby. He is so smart. I love him. He the one told her she need to go ahead and start her channel. And she did. Okay, so Adrian says, I'm thankful for waking up in my right mind, for your health, your strength, activity of your limbs, and able to do it yourself. Yes, honey. Yes, ma'am. I'm telling you that health ain't nothing like having good health. Nothing like having good health. Amen to that. Gratitude, nephew says gratitude, baby. Yes, gratitude is a must. Because who wants to let me ask y'all this. Who wants to be doing stuff for somebody and they don't ever show you no appreciation? I mean, have y'all ever experienced that? Yeah, drop a one in the chat. If you have ever done some things for somebody and they don't show no appreciation, they don't show no gratitude, they just act like you owe them that. Drop a one in the chat if you know somebody like that. If your family members, especially your family members, they don't act like they appreciate nothing that you do for them. All they want is a handout. And when you do stuff, you don't get they don't show you no appreciation. Honey, I've been there. And now you talk about something to make you don't want to do nothing for them. Child, please. I'm so glad God ain't like that. Because if he was, honey, we wouldn't be getting nothing. Because so many times we don't show any appreciation. We're not thankful for the small things. What we say is small. But for somebody else, it's a big thing. Thank you, Source. Hundo. Thank you, Source. I appreciate it. I thank y'all so much. Thank you, Source. My guy, the plug, is in the house. Yes, he is. So if you guys want to help, if you just want to show a little support, you know what I'm saying? It's a little dollar sign down there. If you click that little dollar sign, it'll tell you whether or not you want to drop a super chat down there, or if you want to do some gifts. Hey, baby, I am open to it, and I am grateful, grateful, grateful. Most of all, I am thankful, guys. The thing that means the most is just having your support, and your support is just coming in, viewing the lives, viewing my content. And to me, that's a great form of appreciation. Honey Dip sent me a brush. Go girl. Thank y'all. Let me see. Let me go back and do this. Do they still have the little the highlight? They do. Yes. Thank y'all so much. So thank y'all so much. But like I said, y'all drop a one in the chat. Y'all done drop some ones down there. Honey. Let's see. BMD Band Mug. Hey, Band Mug. Why did the command? Why did baby? Hey, listen. I'm not. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I think what you need to do, baby, you just need to go read the word again. And if you got somebody that a church or a organization, or you know what I'm saying, a pastor that you know what I'm saying, you frequent, you might need to sit down and have a conversation with with that person, and maybe they can give you some better understanding. I do talk. This is a channel where I reverence God to the fullest, but I don't get into all those the negative things. You know what I'm saying? Because what God does is good. What He does is good and very good. But sometimes we just need understanding of things. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you need to talk to somebody that can give you a little bit more understanding on that. Now, I'm telling you what though, I do plan on starting a channel where I get into things just like that. And it's gonna be me and my husband, because my husband and I, we're both ministers of the gospel. And I will have a channel in the future where I do answer questions and things like that. All right. Thank you, Source. Thank you. Happy lunch break. Thank you. We love it. We love it. Red is bringing the drinks and the crown. What's up? What's up? Thank you, Source. I appreciate you so much. Okay, he's a content creator. Okay. Oh, who are we talking about? Content creator? The Source. Yes, he is a content creator. I don't know if I missed the question. Super Red Man. Sup, Red Man. All right, I love it. Ding, ding, ding. Love it. That's what I gotta do. Source, I gotta get me a little bell so I can ring it. You know what I'm talking about? I got to get me a little bell. Yeah, you the plug source. That's you, baby. You are the plug. So you know when you hear me saying the plug, because I know one time you asked me, you was on somebody else's channel, on somebody else's live, and I made a comment about you being the source, and you was like, "Heartily happy. What is the plug? What does that mean?" But now you know. Now you know what the plug is. Oh my gosh. Miss Adrian said hello to the source. Everybody said hello, hello. All right, check your email source. Red said check your email source. He got some in there for you. Honey dip, that's so cool. Yeah, girl, it's so cool. You are serious about the details. Okay, 100%. He does good. Yeah, he does. He does all the time. I love it. Okay, so today is Tuber Chat Day. Tuber Chat Day. I don't know what that means, so I might need to check out what it is because I had seen maybe I had seen a recent explanation on your channel about what Tuber Chat Day is, but that's interesting. I know you do the 5 questions and all things like that. So I'm gonna be checking it out. Everybody saying, hey, hey, hey. Nightbot says Crown Wars. That's super chats, gifts, super stickers. Let the games begin. You want to get that #1 crown, you know what you got to do, baby. You got to interact a lot on this chat, baby. But nowadays, since I am monetized, nephew told me, come close, come close. Crowns can be bought. So yeah, if you want to get that #1 crown, all thing you got to do is hit that little $ down there and boop, 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 pop them gifts up there, boop, 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 pop them super chats up there. You can have the #1 crown. Let's see who got the #1 crown today. Honey Dip. Honey Dip got the #1 crown, and the source got #2 crown. Red's Room got #3. Against our odds, you may or may not still be here, but he's #4. And Mulatto, Mr. Mulatto 360 is at #5. That is what's up. What's up? Hardly happy. What did you say? What you said, nephew? Hold on. Did I miss somebody? Go back, go back, go back. What did I miss? Oh my gosh. The source was saying something. The source, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the source, thank you. Yeah, you dropped the 1 in there, yeah, Nita. Okay, okay. The source says, "Hardly happy is a real deal." Source, I try to keep it real. I try to. I ain't been getting nobody. Look, I don't know what's going on. Why I ain't got no for the past 3, I think the past 3 opportunities, I haven't had anybody join me on the red carpet. So I don't know. I'm feeling some type of way. Feeling some type of way. So source, anytime you are available to pop up here on my thank you, Coffee No Cream. Hey, oh, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much for dropping that lovely, lovely gift in here. So yeah, source, anytime you're in the neighborhood, in my neck of the woods, and I got that link up there, you know you're welcome to pop up here and on the big screen, on the red carpet, and say hello, hello, hello. So anytime, source, you know what I'm saying? Like I said a long time ago, I said if I can get the source to pop up here on the red carpet with me, I have arrived. I'm just saying, source. I'm just saying. It's out there for you. It's out there for you. Red is making waves. Yes, he is. Miss Do It Rocks. Looking forward to get to know you all. Let me get your breakfast going. Be right back. Awesome, awesome. The source has sent me all these amazing these little gifts. Thank you so much. Nita May. All right, all right. Against the odds, doing this hand wave. What's going on? Coffee No Cream. She says hello, hello. Everybody saying hi. Coffee No Cream sent me a floating heart. Yeah, I'm trying to catch it with these. I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, guess I they do normally join, honey. When I first started this, honey, everybody was popping up. I got a lot of those highlights of people that were joining. So yeah, they do. And you can too. All you gotta do is go over there to my home page and go over to that home page, my home channel page, Hardly Happy's channel page, and there's a link there. And you click on that link and then you get to pop up here on screen. Yes, sir, yes, sir. But yeah, it's fun. I love doing lives. I love interacting with people. I like to give them the opportunity to express their channel if they're a content creator, you know that is. Or to talk about whatever the topic is that we're discussing. So yeah, most definitely against the odds. I think I've caught up. Now I can breathe now that I'm caught up. Nightbot says, thanks for joining my live. Stay a while and have a laugh or two. And don't forget to like. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coffee No Cream, my dear girl. What you doing? Coffee No Cream with the E on the end. Is that what how Source always talks says it? Coffee No Cream with the E on the end. Somebody be saying it. I don't know who it is. I heard somebody say that. Coffee no cream with the E on the end. I love it. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Okay, all right, nephew. We're gonna be in touch. We got each other emails now, honey, and we're gonna be in touch. Love you so much, nephew. Bless up. Everyone in the chat says Red from Red's Room, aka nephew number one. I got 3 nephews, honey. Nephew Red is number 1. Okay, coffee no cream. Yeah, that's Kenny K. Kenny K be saying, you know what? Kenny K be doing big things too. She's another one of the awesome creators that has a wealth of knowledge about YouTube. She helps so many other creators by featuring them on her channel. She has the coffee, what is it? Coffee and Conversation. She has the shop top. She offers other creators to pop up on her channel as well. So Kenny K is another one. I love Kenny K all day. I love her. Y'all check out Kenny K's channel too if you don't know Kenny K. Okay, against the odds. Okay, now we got look. I'm finna script. Look, I'm gonna make sure you saying this, so I'm gonna make sure this is highlighted. Cause look, I'm all about keeping the receipts, baby. I got the receipts against the odds. You said next live, if you free, you gonna jump in. All right, we gonna see against the odds. I'm gonna bring it up because baby, I keeps the receipts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I keeps the receipts. Coffee no cream with the E on the end. She does. Kenny K is awesome. Kenny K is awesome. She's amazing. I love to watch her. And she's so bubbly. Y'all think I'm bubbly. I say bubbly and loud. Am I really loud? I want to be too loud. Sometimes I get a little too excited. I want to be too excited, but it's just so fun. Kenny K, honey. Kenny K be like, she is super bubbly, and I love it. I watch her. I watch Kenny K all the time. I actually got to go ahead on and set up a coffee and conversation day with her. I think I'm gonna do that. I think because she's popped up on my live before, and we had a nice little chat. So yeah, I definitely want to set up time to interact with her on her channel. But y'all, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you. I appreciate you, babe. I'm glad you stopped in, honey. I'm glad you stopped in. I thank you so much for the like, for the thumbs up, honey. Much love, coffee, no cream. I have definitely visited your channel, and we are connected. We are connected. But I gotta say, a lot of people, if I don't see that notification pop up, then would love to see you. Yeah, I would love to be on her panel. If I don't see that notification, I was asking some people the other day, have you guys experienced when you're not getting your notifications? And I know I have mine on like certain ones I know I'm interested in watching. I have the little bell set for all the notifications to show, but a lot of times I haven't been getting them. And if I don't see those notifications sometime, then I won't remember to go back and visit your channel, even though I've connected. Now, some people, I automatically do it anyway, just because I'm familiar with them and we do it regularly. But if it's somebody that I don't really frequently interact with, and the notifications don't pop up, baby, then I'm missing them. So yeah, that's right. Coffee no cream, the notifications are not reliable, and I don't like that. YouTube need to fix that. Cause why they lying to us? Why they telling us that we're gonna get all the notifications from the people we subscribe to, and we are not getting them? So this AI stuff, child, baby. Mm-mm. I mean, AI is good for a lot of things, but it's still only, it's only whatever the humans put in it. We are God's greatest creation. Mankind, we have the best minds. So, I feel like a lot of times you need to have humans doing stuff. So some things it's good to have it done. If you got to do stuff with what's the word I'm looking for? Mass production, then yeah, you need some help, because you know what I'm saying, you're gonna need some help. So AI comes in handy. But still, I think you need to have that. You still need to have that human touch, because these robots and computers, they don't feel nothing. They don't have no sympathy for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to them on a level where they can have compassion. You know what I'm saying? I know they're talking about they're trying to get them to that level, but they ain't there. They ain't there. So I'm just saying. Anyway, that's a whole nother story, baby. That's going down the rabbit hole. But right, they not like us. They not like us. That's what I'm talking about. Coffee cream. That's it, girl. Coffee with no cream. They not like us. They ain't like us. So you know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Child, don't you get me started on coffee with no cream with the E on the E. But girl, y'all, it's been a blast. I said I'm gonna try to make it to an hour, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it to no hour today, y'all, because I got to go back to work. I got stuff on my plate I got to deal with, and I ain't gonna make it to no hour. I did make it over 45 minutes, so thank y'all so much, and thank you all so much for the gifts. Coffee no cream, Nita made the source. I don't know who else it was, but who all of you guys who supported me today, dropping the gifts in the chat. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. We're halfway there, midweek already. Already. Now, I just might do a second live today with my sweet girl, Nita May. And maybe I can pull in old Lil J. We'll see. All right, y'all. Much love. We'll talk to y'all later. Let me see. Can I do y'all a heart? Let me see. Uh-huh. See the heart. See the heart with my Holly Land and this Holly Land mic. I don't know how good I sound, but I love this microphone. And I have dropped an affiliate link in the comments for this live, which will go live, which I will publish as a replay. So I dropped that link in there. If you like this mic, it's nice, baby. Go on over there and click on that affiliate link, honey, and get you one, baby. It's a very affordable, honey, and it's good. You can just clip it on you, baby. Come with a necklace, child. You can clip it on. It's like a little magnet. And to me, it's right next to that DJI quality. You know, they neck and neck, baby. But you know, DJI is expensive. I'm just saying. Well, hey, DJI, great products now. I ain't down in DJI products, but I love this Hollyland microphone. So check out the comments. Check out that affiliate link in the comments. I'm gonna drop this video as a replay. So y'all check it out. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Much love, and I'll talk to y'all later.